So the location for UFC 267 is now official. The event will take place in Abu Dhabi on Fire Island on October the 30th, 2021. And I find this a little bit interesting, so I want to talk about it. Before I do, my name is Rahul J. Chan. This is the Battle Camp. Thank you very much for joining me. Please do subscribe to the channel. So I saw Ariel Helwani tweet earlier on saying that, I need to put some WD-40 on this. I saw Ariel Helwani tweet earlier on saying that the location for UFC 267 has now been finalised as Abu Dhabi. It's going to be a non-pay-per-view event. And I thought that's interesting, but it makes sense because obviously the time zones are different, and it's going to be kicking off at about noon in the States. Don't ask me what side of the States it will be on. I'm sure you guys can work that out for yourselves. It will be in the afternoon, right? Which isn't a traditional time slot for a pay-per-view event. So I went on the Wikipedia page for this fight because I wanted to see who else is on the card, because I know there's two title fights, so I'm going to touch on that in a bit. But reading the Wikipedia page, I found this sentence really interesting. And I quote, "This event will be featured as a non-pay-per-view numbered event in the United States for the first time since UFC 138 in 2011. And I found that astonishing, to be honest with you, because 2011. So I just thought, let me have a quick look at UFC 138. And actually it happened in the UK, in Birmingham. And I remember this event, Mark Munoz against Chris Lieben, Henan Barrow against Brad Pickett. And I was so upset when Brad Pickett lost to Henan Barrow on this event. But I'm not going to go sit here and review an event that happened in the UK. Bloody hell, 10 years ago. 2011 is actually 10 years ago. You know, when those kind of, it just dawns on you, like it feels like it was like 4 years ago, but it's not, it's 10 years ago. But the card itself is quite, you know, I feel like it's going to be quite an entertaining card. You've got Blachowicz against Teixeira for the light heavyweight title. You've got Sterling against Peter Yan, again in the rematch for the bantamweight title. And you've got some names on there. You've got Chimaev, he's making his return after battling with COVID against Li Jingliang. I think, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, and I'm pretty sure he had quite a good win, yeah, because he beat Ponzinibbio, remember? And Ponzinibbio looked good in his fight since that loss to Jingliang. Apologies if I'm saying that incorrectly. We've also got what's his name, Makhachev against Rafael Dos Anjos on this card. And where Makhachev is, you're going to see a lot of Khabib, so you're going to see Khabib interviews leading into this fight week. And we've also got my guy, Tai Tuivasa, fighting Walt Harris. It's me again. That's what he says. It's me again. So yeah, it will be fun for us over here in the UK because we're going to get this at a very reasonable time. No need to stay up till 6 in the morning watching fights. We can watch them in sociable hours. It will still be daylight outside, I think, when this event will be going on. The Americans are going to be happy as well because they get to watch this in the afternoon, and then they can maybe watch some NFL and, hey, football's on. Hey, man, put some football on. Football season started. I don't know if football season will start by October, but do you know what I mean? All I'm saying is it's a win-win for everyone involved, and it looks like it's shaping up to be quite a nice card. And I tell you what, it might be a good little holiday in October to go and visit Abu Dhabi, because now they are in the amber list over here in the UK, so I think restrictions for travel have been less tightened. That's not the right way to say it. There's less restrictions to travel out there, so you know, if this is not going to be one of them closed off events and it's actually going to be an arena, it might be an idea if anybody is fancying going out to Dubai to get the boat over to Abu Dhabi and watch these fights. But yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about. The fact that this is the first numbered event since 2011 that won't be televised on pay-per-view in the States. And it just goes to show, really, doesn't it? It just goes to show the kind of, from since before this ESPN deal, like, pay-per-view revenue was so important to the organisation, and they hadn't had a numbered event that wasn't on pay-per-view for 10 years, right? Because actually, I think prior to that, we've had several numbered events in the UK. So I feel like a conscious decision was made that, all right, if it's pay-per-view, it has to be televised here in prime time to maximise pay-per-view sales. And now we've gone to a position where Abu Dhabi is providing enough of a site fee to the UFC to be able to pay these fighters to perform on fight night, to be able to have 2 different title fights. And I don't know what these fighters kind of are earning by way of pay-per-view points, etc. Because obviously if the fight's not on pay-per-view, there's no pay-per-view revenue to split, right? So I'm assuming they're getting a bump in kind of just a base pay to fight on this event. So, and the UFC are just happy to do that because Abu Dhabi's been so good to them over the last year during these times of pandemic, and they built up this relationship, and I'm pretty sure they're paying them a hell of a lot of money, you know. So the dynamics of the business are changing. I don't know whether that will reflect in what the fighters will take home, but that's a whole different story. But it's just interesting to think that this is going to be a numbered event, and it won't be on pay-per-view for the first time in 9 years and 11 months. How about that? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Put your comments below. Don't be scared to hit the like button. Share this with a friend. If you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow my social media on Instagram and Twitter. They're both the same, @TheBattleCamp. I'll catch you guys later.